Hello everyone, cgLibrary here, and today we're going to talk about something super useful in Unreal Engine, that is the script tools. So if you ever want to make the editor work for you, instead of doing the same boring task over and over, I think this is for you. So we are going to focus on editor utility blueprints, which is one of the easiest ways to create your own custom tools, and I'll also will show you a quick example using our tool that is Decal Studio. What is an editor utility blueprint? It's a special type of blueprint that runs inside the Unreal editor, so it's not running in your game. You use it to create custom tools that automate tasks, speed up workflows, and save you a lot of time. What can you do with that? So for example, it's rename hundreds of assets with just pressing one click, move selected actors to a specific folder, replace materials on multiple meshes at once, or I don't know, even spawn an entire setup of meshes or lights just with pressing one click. So basically, if you find yourself doing the same thing over and over, you can make a tool for it using the script tools. And now let me do a quick tool for you, just using as an example, the latest tool we are trying to develop that is called Decal Studio. So instead of dragging decals one by one, adjusting the length, adjusting the scale, the orientation, this tool lets you add decals into your edges super easy and fast. So let's take a quick look. As you can see, the first thing that is happening here in the script tools blueprints node tree is that we are creating all the property sets for the UI. So yeah, let me show you the UI. So this is all the UI that we have for the tool of all the options. That is the working method where we can change from free placement to snap to vertex, snap to vertex with pathfinding, and snap to edge with the distribution mode, that is scale along path and copy along path. We can change the scale of the decals while we are placing them, or change the number of copies, the rotation, the shape. It could be edge decal interior or edge decal exterior shape, the material library. This is a very powerful feature that we have. And finally, the advanced, that is adding a name to every decal, adding a tag, and also allowing the viewport help to be shown or to be hide, and finally the merge to parent option with the path of the newly generated decals geometry. So yeah, all these things, it's being created here, and as you can see, it's called settings, and we have the option for shape, the options for number of copies, scale, snap, mode, the distribution, the material, the shape, and all these values that we have seen. Then inside of these events is where all the magic is happening. For example, in here we have the options for scale along path and the options for copy along path. You can see. So if you are familiar with blueprints, this thing should be very easy to do. So yeah, in here it's where everything is happening. In here is where all the UI is getting set up. And here we are showing it into the viewport. Then we have all the shortcuts for the mouse and the keyboard. So for example, if we press X button, we will flip the decal geometry from inside decal to exterior decal geometry. So that is happening in this event, you see. So yeah, I'm so sorry guys, I have to clean up this thing a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, it's super easy and handy if you know about blueprints. So this is the hover behavior. So for example, in here, this is super important and is where all the detection of the vertex and edges is happening. Also where the pathfinding is happening. So for instance, this is the pathfinding, snap to vertex with pathfinding, where we are getting all the vertex IDs and converting to array and looping for each of the points. So here is happening all that jazz, Then in here we have scale along path and copy along path. So scale along path is this one and copy along path is the other one. And this one is the edge detection. Sorry for the mess, this will be cleaned up before the release, but yeah, basically we are doing the line trace by channel. And then here it's happening all the math to make sure that we detect the nearest edge from the viewport hit point. So yeah, and also we have here all the functions and all the variables we are setting out to make sure that this thing is working fine and smooth. So yeah, we can jump back to the main one, the main event graph. And then we have here all the options for the left button of the mouse. So if it's hit by click, it will happen this. If it's on hit by click, it will happen this, so this is what happens every time we click in the viewport. And then finally we have what happens if we press the middle mouse button, and what happens if we move the mouse wheel scrolling up or the mouse wheel scrolling down. This will be used in the tool to scale up or scale down our decals or to rotate the decals. Thank you guys, this was just a quick introduction about the editor utility script tools. And yeah, I hope this was kind of interesting. We are working hard right now to release this tool as soon as possible. And yeah, it will come with more than 240 edge decal textures already prepared to be used. And yeah, thank you very much for being here and see you soon. Thank you.